Good morning, today's Friday and we're back at the Great British Dinosaur Zoo. Today I'm making an enclosure for Pseudoceratops as well as Microceratus, just as Microceratus is sort of like a enclosure filler and just something to see roaming around in between the Pseudoceratops. We're probably going to do the max clutch of 5 into this enclosure, and I'm going to try and make it slightly different from the rest, ever so slightly. It's going to have a few hills, and then around it will be all sand, and then on the hills there's going to be some like plant matter, basically their food sources for them to eat from. In the offshore area we're going to keep it, that's their water source, and I'm going to try and make this little tunnel thing and hope that they actually use it. Fingers crossed they do, so it might make for some interesting looking photos. And yeah, I'll keep it quite a simple design. I didn't want to go way too much. I didn't know what I was doing with the rock when making this. Like, I kind of was just sort of like, I didn't know when to stop, to be honest. But I feel like it looks really good with the Pseudoceratops in here. Now, to be honest, this could be the last enclosure for this build, mainly because I don't think there's much more space to be used, really. There's only like 1 or 2 places where I could do tiny little enclosures, and as a case, would I want to do that? Because I don't want to overload it so it's just completely full of enclosures. I do want to try and keep some of that sort of like natural woodland walkway that I was doing. And then the next stage to this really will be to build the farmers fields around it and the different roads going through those like countryside like vibes, as it were. So yeah, this could be the last enclosure. It might be. I'll have to see what I've decided in the end. And as well, I also need to decorate the rest of the park and the footpaths. But I feel like this enclosure turned out quite well, and the Pseudoceratops as well as the Microceratus look really well in this enclosure. I went for the green colours for the Microceratus. It almost works like camouflage, like you don't always see them. And there's a screenshot I actually got of this enclosure where there's a few in it, and I could only barely see one and not see the rest. And the camouflage works quite well. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this enclosure and the way it's turned out. And like, it's just nice to watch. And then there you go, there's a Microceratus coming out of the vegetation there. But yeah, I hope this video has given you some inspiration with your builds and that you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to actually see me making the farmers fields, or should I make that as a pretty glossed over video to begin with, showing off the rest of the park with it being fully complete. And yeah, till next time, I'll see you later.